Greetings, hidden machiners. Hang on to your wieners because we are back with an all-new episode of Flippin' Thru, the show where we do a flip through of some print materials. I'm here on this side. My name is Matt. And
I'm here over here. My name's Jordan. What a great intro, Matt.
So today we've got an old issue of GamePro that I picked up recently. You can see I paid $5 for this.
Where'd you pick this one up?
At the Antique and Variety Mall on Bridge Street.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was a kiosk there that had a bunch of stuff that was interesting to me, and I said, whoa, that is a thick issue of GamePro.
That's a thick bitch.
It came out December 99. Now, I feel like a lot of people might not be aware of this, but like sometimes only because magazines are dead, pretty much. Mm-hmm. A lot of magazines, their cover date, was maybe 3 or 4, sometimes months ahead, 2 to 3 months ahead of time of the street date that actually, came out.
Yes.
Sometimes you'd see a print, a date on there that was ahead of time. So, and also with how magazines were, it wasn't like this was December 1999 and like all the news was like from December 1st. It was, there was longer turnaround time. The internet is what killed stuff like this because you couldn't compete with the immediacy of it. And that was really important. And also the fact that you could show videos instead of just screenshots. But you were born in 2004?
Yeah, 2004. So it's 5 years after this, actually.
Okay.
So I have no concept of when it is. Who is Donkey Kong?
No, I was, there's
Dwayne Johnson.
I think I was 11 years old when this came out. And you must have been...
I was 5.
You were 5.
Uh-huh.
So I would have definitely dunked on you at the time.
Oh, for sure. You would have kicked my ass. You would have beat me in a game of basketball or any of these games.
Read by more video gamers than any other video game publication. So we're going to take a look through this, see what was going on back in December of 99. I think it is very funny. I never played this game. You've recommended this game.
Donkey Kong. You've never played Donkey Kong 64?
Never once.
I have it if you want it.
I have the ROM.
Yeah, I was like, you can just do it on.
I don't have an
computer.
N64.
That's fair. I tried to give you one for a while, but you didn't want it.
I know. I can't. I can't own more stuff. Also, this is one of my favorite games of all time, WrestleMania 2000.
I never played that one.
I was not in a great place around the time this came out, and it was a very comforting thing for me. Did you play this? This is I think this is the second of 2 N64 era South Park games to come out.
No, I did not play this game. I played the like first person shooter.
Yeah.
South Park game, but that was it.
That one was not very good.
No, and a little bit of the they had like a kart racer, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played those too.
This was not good either.
No, I would imagine I've never heard of it at all.
This is basically like a quiz show, game show type thing.
Okay.
Party mini games. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's not very good. It's not very good.
Spreading the hot buttered game lovin' with dozens of crazy mini games.
Yeah.
The hot buttered game lovin'. I like that. Uh-huh.
Gran Turismo 2. Never played a Gran Turismo game. I know they're good if you like racing.
Yeah, I'm not a big racing game guy. I played a lot of Beetle Adventure and Cruisin' the USA.
Okay, Cruisin' USA. Cruisin' the USA?
Or Cruisin' USA. I don't know if there's a the in there.
There's no the. It's Cruisin' USA. There's also Cruisin' Exotica.
I used to just love when you'd pick 2 players on that and go, 2-player game!
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's great. What is this? Snowboarding etiquette with Steve?
Cool Borders 4. Did you play Cool Borders?
I did not play. I think I played SSX Tricky.
I played this I believe it was at my headmaster's the headmaster of my. You probably had a principal.
Yeah, I mean, I went to Catholic school.
Oh, did you have a headmaster there?
No, it was a principal.
We had a headmaster at my school, but I played this at his house.
Oh, okay.
He had a PlayStation set for the kids.
Played a lot of Snowboard Kids.
And like, oh yeah, that was fun.
Snowboard Kids was fun.
He had like a what the fuck that is? He had like a dinner for the students. Like I think once a year.
Okay.
So like the staff and students would come to his house and have a big dinner. Like he lived next door to the school. It was it was wholesome, but
Nothing
They
weird
gave us
happened there?
No.
Oh, all right.
Never played this either.
Centerfold, baby.
So Tomorrow Never Dies. I remember thinking, man, it's not GoldenEye.
I did not play this game. I didn't have. I had a PlayStation 1 for maybe a month, and then we sold it pretty much immediately because the PlayStation 2 had been out for years, and my dad didn't realize that.
Oh.
And so he was like, "Oh, there's PlayStation 2 for about the same price."
And
so,
it played PS1 games, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
so didn't matter.
Fuck it. Another game I've never actually played.
Master of the Art. You can fight as any of them. As RZA, Method Man, Raekwon, Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Master Killer, You God, Inspector Deck, or Ghostface Killer.
Do you know about this?
I did not know about this. Featuring
yeah.
original Wu-Tang music.
Yeah, it's not very good. I'm gonna mess up the name. The original game was like Thrill Kill or something dumb like that, and it was like just supposed to be like the most brutal, violent fighting game with just dismemberments and all sorts of
Extreme gore.
just messed up characters, lots of like BDSM stuff and
nice.
and they were like, that's not happening. So like partway through development, I believe this was shifted to the Wu-Tang game.
Fuck yeah. Good for you, Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Too bad it sucked.
I'll have to give it a shot. I don't remember. I remember everybody saying it's not very good, but
I was like, I've got the PS1 emulator, so I might as well.
Ooh.
Bill Bob's hunting and fishing. And then you got Twisted Metal 4.
You see that they just launched the teaser trailer for the Twisted Metal TV show?
I did. I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen the headlines.
Looks corny as hell.
Yeah.
Etoys.com. Definitely don't know about that.
Oh, okay. It's just some stupid thing about. All right, whatever. Ooh, Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. I never played this one.
I have no idea. I remember playing the first one, thinking it was terrible.
I played the first one on Dreamcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I played it it was on a demo disc that had this and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and something else that I can't remember.
That sounds like a good disc.
It was a great demo disc.
Yeah, but I have no idea where in the chronology this is. I like
You're
the
not
reboot
brushed up
series
on
a
your
lot.
Tomb Raider chronology?
No. We got a decent Rayman ad here, Rayman 2.
Know the difference.
Yeah, this is a nice archetype. The fat balding schlub.
Yep, you got a good shot of him here. Great angle.
Yes.
Feet up.
So we can get, this is a 4K shot, so this will be fine for wiki feet if you want to just kind of just, if the admins are watching this. Did you play any of the Rayman games?
I played a couple of them. I can't remember which one specifically though. I played them mostly. There was a Rayman game at my dentist's office.
Oh wow. I was surprised that Rayman made it to Nintendo stuff. He looked just like an old PS1 character. I can't remember who.
Not Bubsy.
No, there's like a similar character where his limbs don't exist.
I can't remember. I can't think of that right now.
Vector Man? Is that what I'm thinking of?
I loved Glover.
Glover was fun.
That's just a disembodied
I've heard a lot of people say Glover sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like Glover 64?
I thought Glover 64 was 10 out of 10.
I thought it was very good.
It was very dark.
What is this? Virtua Fighter, the third.
Do battle in your living room.
I was so bad at those games.
I didn't even know Target was open in 1999.
I think Target's pretty old, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a little table of contents here. All stuff that we'll be seeing it eventually, so let's not ruin it for ourselves.
No. Let's not blow our load already.
All right. Oh, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Ooh.
This is like a good ass time for gaming, really. I mean, when isn't, I suppose, but there's a lot of hot stuff in this issue, it seems. Just like that, it's fine to see like a convergence of all those things at once. Like NCAA Final Four 2000, one of the best games of all time.
Absolutely goated.
I'm sure everyone remembers this one specifically.
Final Four 2000 specifically.
Vigilante 8 Second Offense.
The future of blowing beep up is here.
Oh man, they can't say the S word, but that's what they meant.
They meant shit.
Did you play these games at all?
Nope, I have never heard of this.
Okay, they're like car combat games.
I
remember liking it back in the day. Don't remember it much.
I played like a futuristic game similar to this. I can't remember what it was called though.
Great story.
Yeah, thanks.
Here we got one of the classic gross out ads.
God, that's so full.
Air combat so real you can taste it, and it's a vomit bag that's literally spilling over. That's so gross. I hate looking at this.
That's upsetting.
I don't even fucking care about this game. It's some boring ass plane game.
Turok. Rage Wars.
I also don't know about this. I'm feeling like I'm a pretty like well-read gamer.
You're well versed, yeah.
I know a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm not just like from like watching YouTube videos. I mean, like I've gone out of my way to play a lot of games. I feel like everything in this magazine so far is just like, what the fuck is this?
I've never heard. I knew about the original Turok, and then I played like the remake that came out for the 360.
I didn't play that. That looked cool.
It was pretty good. But I didn't even know there was like other installments in it.
Well, there's Turok 1 and 2, which were really, the ones I liked, but I don't remember Rage Wars at all.
No.
I'm assuming this wasn't very good.
I'd imagine, because none of us... It was on Game Boy Color. If that tells you anything.
Of course.
Classic Winter Fresh.
Classic gum. Something I do miss seeing from back in the day is the old school letter art and envelope art you get in these magazines from people.
Yeah. Because this is the editor's letter. Head-to-head. People asking questions. From the internet.
That is a Battletoad talking about an iguana. Is that what is it, Shakes the Zombie or whatever? You know what I'm talking about?
No concept. That's a Contra guy, it looks like. Right?
Also looks like the guy from Metal Gear.
Oh, it could be Snake. Solid Snake.
I can't tell who this is. That also looks very familiar. It'd be nice if there was a little, blurb as to what the image was.
Yeah, but there's nothing at all.
Or like who drew it. It's like not even clear actually who. Like maybe it's from him, but that's also an online.
Yeah, these
letter.
are all internet. So no, that's from the Army Post Office. Joe Boo.
Joe Boo, who later became our current president. Mm-hmm. Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
I wonder if this is fan art or if this is just art.
They're in a similar style.
Yeah.
So it could be. Oh, this is the fan art.
Right, that is for sure. Come on.
Paul Reese, Ontario, Canada. Nicholas Valenza, horny as hell in Yardville, New Jersey.
Every once in a while, like there will be comic artists I follow who like will be like, "Oh man, just found like the like envelope art I submitted back when I was like 13."
Oh hell yeah. Because those are really good.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Looks like a Gundam.
This is some very geeky Nintendo fan art. Was Smash out yet at this time?
99?
I think it was.
I want to say yeah. I feel like Smash came out in like 98 or 99.
Have you ever played a You Don't Know Jack game?
No.
Me either.
Oh, we had one in the early days of DVD players. It was like a DVD version of You Don't Know Jack, and that was it was not great.
Oh,
it was hard. You had to like navigate with just the buttons on the DVD controller. You know what I mean? It's strange.
Yeah, the DVD games suck.
We had this game called Channel Surfer too, where it was like bingo, but you had to just like flip through channels on your TV. Mm-hmm. That was fun.
You ever play Skate and Destroy?
Nope. Only skateboard games I played are Skate and Tony Hawk.
I played this a little bit. I don't remember it. I really liked MTV skateboarding. I really liked Tony Hawk. I don't remember this very well.
It was Rockstar.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Wow. Did they... Oh, but Z-Axis developed
and
it?
Supreme.
I wonder if Z-Axis was absorbed into like Rockstar East or something. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
They had a lot of other studios that kind of eventually got sucked up into the Rockstar Take-Two machine.
Defective Dreamcast games?
Oh no, what happened?
One day after the Dreamcast launch, they were flooded with complaints that games weren't working. A small percentage of Dreamcast games weren't working and blamed it on a manufacturing problem. Games affected are Blue Stinger, Hydro Thunder, Ready to Rumble, and Sonic Adventures. Offers following solutions.
Oh,
Take the software back to the real retailer. Okay.
That's all right. So
Just
some people
return
got a broken thing, and yeah, that was very common back in the day.
Oh, I'm sure. It's still common now.
Cyber Tiger.
I've never played.
I played
flesh-eating
a lot
reptiles.
of Tiger Woods Golf, like the PGA games and stuff, and like the Tiger Woods Golf for GameCube and shit. Mm-hmm. Never heard of Cyber Tiger.
Cyber Tiger.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. It looks goofy though.
Yeah, it looks super goofy.
Steer clear of the hazardous wildlife and learn how to play one-handed. Or learn how to play one-handed.
What does that mean?
That
Are you
the
jerking off?
Yeah, you can jerk off and play. J and play.
I'm assuming that's what they're talking about.
Gotta be.
Supercross circuit.
Never a big.
A lot of 989 games.
I was never really a big fan of racing games, like I said.
Yeah,
I
me
played
either.
a couple of like off-road Fury games, you know what I mean? But a couple Burnout games.
Yeah.
That's really it, though.
Yeah, we're very normie with the
Yeah,
racing.
Need for Speed
picks.
Underground, that was a good one.
I never liked the Spyro games either.
I wasn't a huge Spyro fan. I didn't really get the appeal. I think dragons are cool as fuck, but I never really thought Spyro was anything to write home about, so to speak.
Well, that's a shame.
Gut check!
Killer Loop. Now, I've had a killer poop. I don't think that's what this is like, though.
I don't think that's what it's about.
This is another game I have no memory of whatsoever.
I have no concept of
I
what
have
that
no
is.
idea. This looks like a PlayStation
This
take on
looks
F-Zero
really,
X or something.
really similar to the game that I was talking about earlier when I said I played a futuristic, like racing game, but it was not called Killer Loop. If it was Killer Loop, that would have jogged something in my mind, but that looks real similar. I like this.
This is cool. Microsoft is going to make a console.
The Xbox probably won't resemble a toaster, but will likely be marketed as an integral home appliance.
That's really funny. That's crazy to think of a time before Xbox getting into video games.
Right.
Like Microsoft getting into video games.
Sorry, I'm reading it.
No, I mean, I forgive you. And scan for anything worth mentioning.
Not really.
What is so disappointing is like back in the day, I don't know, did you play Dreamcast at all?
Yeah, I played the hell out of the Dreamcast.
It was so good.
My best friend had one.
It was by far the best system. It had the best games. It didn't have the most games. It didn't have some of the like killer apps that the PlayStation 2 had. And like
Yeah, I mean,
know.
PlayStation 2 has like the most releases of any console, I think.
I think that might be true.
Yeah.
But I mean, my God, Dreamcast, like the quality, there were so many unique things. It was such a shame that like they went out the way they did.
Unfortunately, rest in peace, Sega.
There's so many good games like stuck on PlayStation or Dreamcast that you'll never play unless you play them illegally.
GamePro reader gets lucky with Lara Croft.
Horny.
You got Pokemon nabbed and racketeering scam, sorta. It's a Pokemon trading card game. Really illegal gambling. If you believe my first grade teacher and my principal at my Catholic school, yes.
Also, also witchcraft.
Yeah, also witchcraft. Magic the Gathering got banned because it was witchcraft.
These
And then
these kind of look like shit.
yeah, they look horrible.
They look like somebody's like clay prototypes.
You can see it pretty well, yeah. Sonic action figures.
Huh. I wonder if that's just a prototype.
Resource is at it again. Sega's main hedgehog.
They did the all the figures for Duke Nukem and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, they're only $10,
Oh.
so that's not too bad.
If you're hankering to blow away some badass zombies in House of the Dead 2 for Dreamcast, the light gun is a great option. And yes, it was. My God, there was a spy game.
Spy versus
Top
Spy.
Mission?
It's only $30.
Top
Fucking A,
Mission?
dude.
What? Someone out there is going to know what I'm talking about. It was an arcade port, I think. I don't know why I want to say Top Mission.
Yeah. How many of these
Confidential Mission?
top 10 best-selling video games from August 1999 have you
Okay,
played?
see, and that's what I'm talking about. Like they got August info in the December issue.
So it's clearly a couple months behind.
Let's
or
go
whatever.
down the list. What is it?
We got number 1, WWF Attitude on the PlayStation. Do you ever play
I
that?
didn't like that game. I liked the so there was like two big developers for the wrestling games at the time. There was the AKI games. I don't know what
And then
I thought they had a
Acclaim.
co-developer, and
There's
then
Acclaim.
Activision or Acclaim. Yeah, not Activision. And I didn't like their style. Like they had a totally different control style. It was less arcadey.
Then there's number 2, Pokemon Snap.
Played the fuck out of that
Played
game.
the fuck out of Pokemon
So
Snap.
good.
Great game. Next one, Pokemon Pinball. Didn't play that game. It's on Game Boy Color.
I don't even remember that being a thing.
I don't either. Pokemon Blue and Red are coming in at 4 and 5.
Played the hell out of those.
Played both of those. Still have Pokemon Blue right now loaded up in my Game Boy Color.
I have it in my hand right now. I'm playing it off screen as we talk about this.
Number 6 is Driver for the PlayStation.
Had a lot of fun with Driver.
I played Driver. I played
was
Driver
very
and
good.
Driver 3.
Yeah.
I thought Driver was good.
Drive 3-er.
Drive 3-er, yeah. That was bad, though. Driver 3 was not a good game.
No.
It was very bad. They like tried to go the Grand Theft Auto route, and they like didn't do it very well.
It has a lot of novel ideas, but I don't think it holds up as well.
Yeah.
It's a definitely more niche game.
Oh, for sure. Then we got Madden NFL 2000 coming in after that.
I have never cared for the Madden games. I'm much more of a fan of Blitz.
Blitz is fun. I played a couple of like the later Madden games were better, like when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But then my dad originally bought the Super Nintendo to play like the old Madden games, and I played a couple of those, but those were
those are rough.
yeah, those are rough to play. That was really more about them just like picking out plays and stuff and arguing, you know. Then we got NCAA Football 2000, probably same exact thing from both of us for that one.
Yep.
Well, then we got Mario Golf. Did you play Mario Golf?
Yes, quite a bit.
I played Mario Golf. Mario Golf was fun. Mario Golf and Mario Tennis.
All the Mario sports games are top notch to me.
Yeah, they're all really good. Mario Golf was just like a very fun game. Then we got NFL Game Day 2000. Also didn't play that at all. No.
No idea.
No concept.
Also, I never wore Levi's L2 series
Nope,
shirts.
I wore the jeans a little bit.
What is the Hunted?
The Hunted. It's hunt or be hunted in this assassination showdown, and only the smart will survive.
Oh, it's a Team Fortress mod.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Oh no, it's a map for Team Fortress.
I can't tell.
Oh yeah, this is an article on a map, on a Team Fortress map.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
You just need the original Half-Life to play. Gives you your system requirements and stuff, where to get it.
Yeah, you can get it at sierrastudios.com/games.
/TF Classic, baby.
Man, did you play any of Team Fortress or anything like that?
Played Team Fortress 2 a bit. Yeah, I played a lot of like Counter-Strike Source also.
Okay, yeah.
But
I mean, obviously, if you're a hardcore fan, they have their nuances, but I found them all to be pretty similar and a lot of fun for what they were. I don't know. That's an interesting idea, though, just to like have a whole mini article on just a map and like why it's cool.
Right.
I don't know. It's very like niche content. Like I don't know how like this is the kind of thing that like somebody would make into like an overly melodramatic like 45-minute long YouTube essay.
Yeah.
But like where is the room for like a 5-minute piece on hey, this is a cool map like and in like video game media today?
There really isn't much of a space unless you're like actively talking about it in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like active coverage is like the only space for it, other than like us reading this right now.
Right. ebworld.com. I had no idea that said EB. I was like, is that
Electronics
E/3?
Boutique,
I was like, I remember I used to go there. That was my local like chain video game store.
Yeah, that's what we had in the mall back in the day. Then it got replaced with GameStop.
No, you're gonna score. It's a done deal. That hot new release you're drooling over will soon be yours.
Ooh.
Very icky.
I miss this look though.
Ugh,
you know
I can't stand that look. Every once in a while, I'll see a guy around town that looks just like this, and it's always like, man, he's keeping it true.
Yeah, he's stuck 23 years in the past hard, but he's sticking to it.
And of course, you know those shoes mean they're gonna fuck.
Oh, they're gonna fuck for sure with those platforms.
Rocket Robot on Wheels. Another game I have no
concept of at all.
Like at all. Not in the slightest. How am I this like?
This looks shitty.
Like I was arguably the most excited about gaming in the year 2000.
In this period of time, yeah. This was your
like I feel like I should know these games.
These were your glory days. I've never heard of this. It's by Ubisoft.
Sucker Punch, I know that name. I can't think of their other games. Medal of Honor, of course. Played this.
Yep.
I think we were supposed to play it for I played.
We were supposed to do it, but we only did the first Call of Duty, I believe.
But that was also good. That held up really well.
Yeah, that Medal of Honor I remember being a fun game.
Yeah.
I remember playing this, and I played the first 2 or 3 of these, I think.
My understanding too is this is like I mean you see DreamWorks. I think Spielberg was the one that like kind of tried to spearhead this whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would love to revisit this game. Battle Tanks Global Assault. This is like a nice sort of like evolution of like the Barney hate. Do you remember like seeing like I don't know if like that like skipped you, but
Well, no, I remember there was like a schoolyard song about like killing Barney. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like
yeah,
a little,
yeah.
Like a little rhyme. You know
There
what I
was
mean?
like a definitely like a cultural pushback against cutesy kid mascots, and then that translated pretty directly into a hate for the Teletubbies, which I didn't realize was they were around so early. I don't know why I attribute that to being like a mid 2000s.
Oh no,
thing,
that was
but
definitely my childhood, for sure. Was Teletubbies.
I hated it so
I didn't like
much. I
Teletubbies.
thought it was I really I didn't understand. I mean, not like that I'm trying to critique something that's made for babies, but I mean in terms of like educational children's television, I was like, I don't know. This doesn't seem.
No, it's too abstract to really get anything across to you.
Yeah, like maybe if like they're like pre-verbal or something. You know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like the kind of thing I'd want to like show my kid to like
No, it's unnerving.
teach them much.
Yeah. I never played this
Yeah,
game though.
I mean, yeah, and inevitably, you'd have kids. Like, I think it could be great for what, like preschool. I don't know. When do kids start talking and stuff? I just
Kids
mean
start
like,
talking
like
before
toddler.
like 2 years old.
Yeah,
Like by 2 years old, kids are usually like talking a bit.
it just seems like I wouldn't want my kids to emulate something that's got them going like beep boop papa.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
beep,
yeah.
And it's like that's what kids do. But regardless, I did not play Battle Tanks at all.
I don't think I did either.
All right. Well, we're losers.
Oh, here it is, baby. Kong's calling.
He comes.
Oh, Kong
calling.
comes calling.
Although Kong calling with the banana phone is
Right.
nice. So, of course, we have the DK crew.
DK. Donkey
Yeah.
Kong.
So you have to play as everybody in this? You switch characters and
Yes,
stuff?
you have to. Everybody has different weapons, and like those weapons will allow you to get into certain areas.
Is it like a Metroidvania? Is it like a... Or is it like Sonic Adventure?
I haven't played either of those. I wouldn't really know what to compare this game to because nobody ever tried to do it again.
What about Donkey Kong 65?
Donkey Kong 66, the classics.
So, my only real like experience with this game was it was at the N64 kiosk at like a Sears or something.
Yeah.
I played it maybe a minute. I mean, I remember grabbing the controller, walking around, and being like, I don't get this, and then like leaving. I think I had to leave. I think I was being pulled away.
I rented it from an under one roof video store, you know what I mean? And I remember they had to give you the expansion pack with it so you could play it.
Oh yeah.
Like they had like one that they rented out to people. And
Cool.
like I remember not getting it after that because I was a child and I was like, this just seems like too much. I don't understand what this is. You know what I mean? I was like, this is confusing to me. I don't get it. That game was fun, but it was also like I had
I
it
need
for
to install RAM?
Yeah, like I had 2 days with it too, and this is a massive game, so like I didn't get anywhere, I didn't understand it, and I was like, this is too hard.
I'm gonna give it a proper shot because Donkey Kong is one of my favorite series.
I've never beaten it. I'd love to actually play all the way through it. I might download that ROM tonight.
The only question remains is, will bigger mean better? So they're not sold on this game entirely yet.
No, it doesn't seem like they are. Monkey see, monkey do.
Well, how do you think history has looked upon Donkey Kong 64?
People love Donkey Kong 64. I think it's a classic. I think
good.
they think Country's the better game, probably, but I think 64 is a good game.
Sony has unveiled the next generation PlayStation,
What?
slated to launch in Japan early next year.
Ooh, embedded cache VRAM, 4 megabytes, baby. Ooh. Goddamn.
So we got the 128-bit Emotion engine,
Ooh, we got a 2 megabyte IOB memory.
66 million polygons per second. And here's, honestly, I believe why this was so successful in large part. I mean, I feel like the reason why I had so much staying power is too and everything, the DVD player.
Yeah, that's the biggest
that was
thing.
huge.
That was
They
the
were
DVD
on
player
the
like
cusp
in
of,
my bedroom for
yeah.
like years. You know
Like
what I mean?
DVD was hitting like there, like up like a cultural peak.
And the fact that like GameCube, you couldn't even fit a fucking DVD in there.
That was
you know
so
what I mean?
upsetting.
Couldn't even put it in to find out if it would play.
It was like,
You could put CDs in here too, if I remember right, and play CDs.
yeah, you could. I had the GameCube and I was like, damn, I want to watch a DVD. I had to like buy like a junk ass DVD player.
Oh yeah, I have to do that soon because I don't have anything right now.
Oh really?
In the breakup, I
What
lost
about your PC?
I don't have a disk drive.
Oh, you can get like a USB one mad cheap.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then. Because I got a couple DVDs.
Well, DVD's nuts. This is cool. Like, games in development. So we got IQ Remix. No idea what that is.
Nope.
F1.
Just a racing game.
Unison.
No idea.
Armored Core 2 from Software. The new Armored Core game is set to release very soon.
Oh, sick.
That's they made Elden Ring.
Oh, okay.
Catch Bass Club, Splash Dive, Fantavision, Onimusha. That's a great game.
I played Onimusha games.
Wild Wild Racing, Koro QHG, Street Fighter EX3.
Oh, there you go. I think I actually have Onimusha 3 at home.
Oh, Bouncer is a game I've been looking to get into recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Actually.
Tekken Tag Tournament. Tekken Tag was fun as hell.
I watched like somebody talk about Bouncer for a minute, and then I was like, I gotta turn this video off and play this game for myself. This looks fucking sick. Every once in a while, I'll come across a YouTuber who's like talking about a game, and I go, huh. I'm so interested in this video. I think I have had a better time just doing it myself because like,
yeah.
you know, I can't live vicariously through you. I'm sorry. The thing is, once I finish the game, I never go back to the video. I feel like I should. I feel like I owe it to them. Did you keep your PS2 vertical or horizontal?
I always kept it horizontal. I was never a vertical guy. I thought that was a dangerous move. Same with my Xbox 360. Same with every console. I'm just like, it seems dangerous leaving it up like that because then it can just go boom.
You want to know one of the worst things I've ever done in my life?
What's that?
My friends had just gotten their PlayStation for Christmas, I think, PlayStation 2. And it was precariously up on a dresser. And I was playing a game. I pulled on the cable. And this was like the day they got it.
Uh-huh.
And I broke that shit.
Oh, no.
I broke their PlayStation 2. And it was like, well, we can return it tomorrow. And it's like, great, Matt, we wanted to play our new console.
All day, yeah.
And I left, and I was like, sorry. They got over it, but that was awful. I could see why, I could see why they were upset with me at the time.
Understandable.
I love that they're explaining how, like, DVD and CD works and stuff, and, like, the disc speeds.
Oh.
Man, what a time. Also, the blue underside of the disc, super badass.
So cool. It wasn't on all of them either. I always thought it was cool when I had some of those.
Fear effect.
I never played
I
this.
am not familiar with this either. It can recognize your fear.
Perspiration, dilation of pupils, trembling, nausea, loss of appetite, dry mouth.
Pee-pee pants.
Pee-pee pants. What does that say?
It says pee-pee pants.
No, I was just trying to read this.
No, it says pee-pee.
Pee-pee, poo-poo, pee-pee.
It's from IDOS.
Eros?
Non-interrupted gameplay for more debilitating action and power. Comes in handy for the 3 ruthless mercenaries whose destinies you control. Non-interrupted gameplay for more debilitating action and power.
So like no cutscenes? Like, what does that mean?
I'm assuming that's what that means, but doesn't that also sound like when you like go to like an import store and you just like you're reading like a poorly translated like product description?
Yeah.
Debilitating action and power. I need a game that is like basically debilitating.
With the amount of action and power I'm experiencing.
I need to be hospitalized. Pre-rendered, fully animated backgrounds, creating a frighteningly real world. It does look pretty good. Breakthrough suspense action adventure game beyond your realm of fear, beyond any third-person game created.
Oh, it's a big claim.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I've never heard of it.
How about I feel like I'm being exposed as a fake gamer right now with this. So it's like maybe I just
these are also this is rated M. So you were 11. I was 11. You know what I mean? I remember my parents found out I played Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, my mom was cool with that somehow. Maybe she just didn't know, but I had a great time renting that game. I do know this game, Crash Team Racing, cool game. Dino Crisis, also cool game. Way too hard for me, even today. Have you ever played that?
No, I have not.
It's RE1 with dinosaurs, basically. Like
Jesus Christ.
Shinji Mikami was like, I want to do a new intense type of fear, and you know, it's like the action survival horror stuff,
Christ.
and it's really hard. Legend of Legaia?
No idea. Medal of Honor.
Of course,
covered
NBA
that.
Live. I played those games, didn't care for them.
Sloodstorm,
no
don't
idea.
know. Spyro 2, don't care. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, great.
One of the best games ever.
Jammer Lammy.
It's Parappa Part 2, basically. It's
Parappa
fun.
to Rappa. You Don't Know Jack, covered it.
The Dex Drive. This is one of the coolest peripherals ever invented. Hook this sucker up to your PC, slap in a memory card, and wham! You have tons of backup space on your hard drive for your saved games.
Oh,
Plus, you can save those emails to your friends. Sorry, Mac. What? So
it's basically a little hard drive, external hard drive for your PlayStation 2, it sounds like, where you can put your memory cards in. Because your memory card could only hold, like, they're usually like 2 megabytes.
I know this is like bad podcast talk, but did you ever have to go through like a painful like?
Which
I gotta
ones
delete
do I
something?
delete? Oh, it's
Yeah.
horrible. It was devastating. It was usually Driver 3.
Never had fun with the Game Shark. I always wanted to, but it didn't work out great for me.
This is the game I was talking about earlier, Beetle Adventure Racing. I have that for the N64.
I remember that game.
That
now that
game
I see
rips.
it. When you said Beetle Adventure Racing, I was thinking of like actual like beetle bugs.
Oh, like literal shelled
I played that
insects.
game for sure.
That game's great.
Croc.
Sorry, I skipped ahead.
I liked Croc.
Never played it.
Just it's a mascot game. Destruction Derby. I don't remember that.
Nope.
Jet Force Gemini. That was cool.
Okay.
Knockout Kings was cool. It was like a boxing game. Mario Golf, Mario Party. Mario Party 1 was a game changer for me, for sure. That game was so fucking cool.
It was really fun. I think Mario Party 2 was the one that I played the most.
Smash Bros. Also.
Absolute classic.
Titans. New Tetris, I never got to play.
You're a big Tetris fan too, so that's surprising.
WrestleMania 2000, again, one of the best games I've ever played. The Tilt Pack.
I might have this game. I have like a N64 Tetris game.
It lets you basically do motion controls with your N64.
Oh, sick. And then Dex Drive is again what works for the PlayStation, also works for the N64. Put some of that free space in your PC hard drive.
I like that they're saying like you can send your save file as an email attachment. It's like you can send any file as an email attachment pretty much.
Well, yeah, but you gotta explain this to the plebes.
Right. Budget blockbusters, 1080 snowboarding. Ocarina of Time was a budget game at that point?
It's hard to imagine that any self-respecting N64 owner doesn't already have this one on their shelf. It doesn't say how much it costs or anything.
$40.
Well, yeah, but I meant like how much it spent to make. How much it cost to make. You know what I mean? I figured that's what they meant.
Oh, no, they're saying like those are cheap games to get.
Oh, okay. Well, most of these have been $40. Everything on the last
they?
page. Yeah. $40, $40, $40.
Oh, these are all 55, 6, 50,
Oh.
50. Well, those are
40.
40, but where are the budget ones? These are 20. Ooh, I have to get that.
Okay.
All right, so Dreamcast software. Do you play MDK? I don't know why it doesn't want to come out.
No.
The
MDK series?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't say
I
it.
have not played any of the MDK series.
I think it's because I want to say MDE. I think my choking on my words. I didn't play Showtime. I watched Showtime, NBA and NBC, I think. NFL 2K.
Nope.
Power Stone.
No.
Really? Oh my God! It was. I think it was out before Smash Brothers.
Okay.
It was the first, like, to my memory. No, there's Out Foxies. It was one of the first games in that style.
Okay.
But this was a little bit different formula. So much fun. You played Ready to Rumble games?
Yeah, I played some of the Ready to Rumbles.
Those are fun. Sonic Adventure is pretty fun. Did you play that?
I don't know if I played that one. I played, God, is that where they're like, you're getting the Chaos Emeralds and they're all like weird jelly creatures?
The Chos?
There's like these weird like blue...
Yeah, like the blobs.
No, they're like big giant monsters.
Oh, yeah.
I played that one.
Yeah. Soul Calibur?
Yeah, played Soul Calibur.
Speed Devils. No idea what that is. Trick Style.
No idea. It's a futuristic hoverboard genre. Finally gets the respect it deserves. Thank God.
I don't remember that. We already talked about Vigilante 8. Did you ever use the VMU?
No. I didn't own Dreamcast.
Oh my God.
It was my best friend had one in his basement and we'd go and play.
You could like occasionally put little games on it and stuff.
Okay.
Similar to like the Wii U and stuff. It would show like information, for the game, like corresponding.
Okay,
like
cool.
Sometimes like in-game stuff would be on there.
Yeah.
But it was also the memory card.
All right.
Played a bunch of EverQuest back in the day.
I did not. I've played some of the Age of Empires games. but never EverQuest.
Didn't play this. Indiana Jones, The Infernal Machine. Is that like a
Nope.
point-and-click game?
It says, if anybody can wrest the action-adventure title from Lara Croft, it's the man in the felt fedora.
I don't know about that. Midtown Madness, never played that. Quake 3 Arena, I played that for sure.
Have not played that.
Dual Strike. The USB-only controller changes the rules for first-person flying and driving games. A ball joint on the right half of the pad swivels to replace the mouse, but offers as much precision. I've never heard of that.
Same.
Is that a one? Oh, I see. Wow.
It's like a joystick.
Yeah, but it... That's crazy.
that
It's
straight
like right on
out
the
there.
fold, but yeah.
That's weird as hell.
Game Boy games. Ballistic, never played it. Motocross Madness 2, never played it.
Nope.
Miss Pac-Man?
Nope.
I mean, I played Miss Pac-Man. Pokemon Yellow.
Yes.
That, even though it was just the same game with Pikachu,
Yeah,
pretty
but you got
much,
Pikachu following you. You can check how he's
so
doing.
fucking
You can
cool.
check in on him.
I loved
If
it
he's
so
Are you
much.
happy, Pikachu? Or
It
you're
made
mad
me
at me,
play it again.
Pikachu? Or are you mad at me, Pikachu? You love
R-Type
me.
DX. I never played that. I love R-Type.
No, I have not played that.
I had a Wormlight.
I had a Wormlight as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had one of those, they made like the little over-the-top lights too that came. It was like a little magnification screen, and I had a Spider-Man one.
Wow. That's wild.
It's cool as hell.
An arcade machine. Oh, they're just saying get an arcade machine for someone.
An unusual game. Or no, unusual gifts for unusual gamers.
A trip to GameWorks. Miami, GameWorks, Las Vegas, GameWorks.
Whoa.
What was GameWorks? The ultimate destination for gamers has dozens of deluxe simulators and classic coin ops, minus the coins. All games run on a rechargeable smart card system.
Oh, okay.
There's also food and fine distilled spirits for when you want to rest your eyes.
Hell yeah.
It sounds like just a badass arcade.
Right?
I like the Quake 3 Arena
I'm
hockey
into that.
jersey.
I'm into that. The jersey era is over, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, Kevin Smith.
Sorry.
What do you think of the Pikachu?
The Pika Beetle? The Pokemon New Beetle?
Yeah, 39,500.
Hey, wait, who needs John Carmack's Ferrari? Not me.
That looks...
Oh, with a Pikachu Yellow complete with an N64 installed in the trunk, baby.
Ugh.
Pimp my ride.
I hated that stuff. Like, where it's just like, and we put a TV in the trunk with a console. It's like, how often are you
So I
going
can
to
play in the parking lot?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you're like, you're just, the whole time you're nervously thinking about your battery.
And you're also just standing there in front of your car running. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you're right in front of the exhaust. I saw a clip from Pimp My Ride the other day where they put a mobile CAT scan machine in the trunk of this lady's car because she was a nurse.
Jesus Christ.
Not your average reindeer games.
Another Target ad. Lots of good stuff here.
Classic PlayStation.
Lots of stuff we already covered. Of course, the Metal Gear Solid VR missions. That was like almost like a DLC,
Right.
like add-on game. I never played the Toy Story 2 game, but I played Toy Story 3 and it was surprisingly good.
Toy Story 2 game was good. Toy Story 2 game was pretty
I wonder
good.
who developed that.
I don't see it on there.
Let's see, it's an Activision game, but I'm not sure if they just developed or published it.
Right. Ooh, did you ever play any of the Army Men games?
Yeah, they're fun.
Those are pretty fun.
Yeah. Mayhem also not very good.
No, the only one I ever had was the WCW versus NWO, I think.
One of the best.
That was great.
That's what the new WWE games after last year have like come to. Like,
yeah.
they're so much fun. Dino Crisis, the most frightening game of the year, with its iconic red-haired protagonist here. This is a game that I would love to love, but it's so fucking hard. Oh man, it came with a Resident Evil 3 demo. That probably
miss
sold
shit
some
like
games. Yeah, totally.
I miss just the little stuff like it's like
I would cream if like Alan Wake 2 came with like a fucking Control 2 demo or something.
right, just like a quick like 10-minute little thing or like a 20-minute
Yeah.
little. You play the first mission. You know what I mean?
This
Most
is
electrifying wrestling.
so.
game.
This is that same series as WCW NWO,
okay.
except like THQ like took over the license. Or WWE took over the license with THQ.
Okay.
So like they stopped doing the WCW games. That's why the WCW game here was a different studio and it wasn't as fun. But this, I can't say enough. It's one of the best fucking wrestling games ever made. And it had the Titantron entrances and stuff.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, and like
I
Steve
have
Austin
a
would flip people off.
Memory of playing a game that looked very similar to this.
Was it
at a friend's house.
Was it WCW NWO?
No, 'cause I had
there's
that
also there was one more right after this.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of now, or right before it. Either way.
Okay, this is cool. GamePro's second annual controller torture test.
I gotta say, oh man,
This right here, that's pretty much the
something that I'm surprised stuff is rated lower than a Mad Catz controller.
right. The Innovation Jolt Pad controller is a 2.5, lower than the Mad Catz, and that's like the classic. That's like what the PlayStation controller still is like, pretty much.
Is this?
Oh, but that's an off-brand because the Sony DualShock is 4.5.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Okay.
is this out of 5? It has to be.
It's got to be out of 5, yeah. Can't be out of 10. I don't say I'll suck.
I was gonna say in almost every scenario, like sometimes these are pretty cool if you're playing fighting games.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it.
I would never want to play with anything but a first-party controller, almost ever. And like back in the day, they did always suck.
I've got like 2, I might not have them anymore. I have like 2 third-party N64 controllers that suck. And then I used to have I actually had one Mad Catz controller from my original Xbox that was way better than the original Xbox controllers because they were all built like this. The original Xbox controllers were beefy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad controller.
And the one that I had was like small, you know what I mean? It was perfect. I've got one like this, you know what I mean?
The Performance Super Pad 64
I hate
with
those.
with the chrome.
No. Mine is a see-through, but it was missing the 2. You know what I mean? It's only got the 1 penis. It's not 3-pronged.
I did not like any of the third-party
N64 controllers.
These are all rated pretty low except for this one, the sports pad.
I had one that was it was shaped similarly to a Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah.
But with a few more buttons on it, you know what I mean? That one was actually pretty good.
It's really funny that in every one they're like, the winner is the one that comes with the system.
Right.
I remember this campaign. I think this is like a,
Oh, Tobacco is Wacko, yeah.
No, Tobacco is Wacko. If you're a teen.
Sorry, yeah.
I thought that was such a clunky. Like because these are always like actually sponsored by Big Tobacco.
Oh yeah, every time.
They're like, you got to add the little addendum there. We can't be saying our product is whack.
Yeah, just for teens. Teens can't smoke them.
I had never had fun
wheels.
with a racing wheel.
No,
what I've read is like if you really want to get into it, you need like a really really nice
But Matt
one.
doesn't even drive cars regular. So.
No.
Ooh, KB Kids. I used to love KB toys.
Hey, me too. That's where I bought Kirby's Adventure.
There you go. That's where I used to get my McFarlane action figures.
Oh wow, they did a whole test.
Oh Jesus! On the abuse memory cards and controllers can take.
Huh.
That's fun.
Survivors? None, really. We proved that if you're determined to break something, you'll find a way to break it.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Now, this is the kind of thing that there's room for an internet video for.
Survivors, defying all the laws of physics, Nintendo's N64 controller came through almost entirely unscathed. One small scrape, and that's it.
Nintendo often made nearly indestructible products.
Mm-hmm. The N64, mine took some beatings.
Grandia,
It's a mystery wrapped in a riddle tucked inside an enigma. Neatly stacked inside a
Pizza.
Puzzle.
Oh.
Located somewhere inside a conundrum.
I've never played this. I know it's an RPG. I don't know anything about it.
It's got a similar art style. That looks like it's got a very similar art style to Chrono Trigger. Those characters almost look identical right there.
Yeah.
I know it's a tiny picture.
No, I see it though. This, I did play this with Andrew for the channel. We played this and, or no, I don't.
You didn't play Xena Warrior Princess?
I'm just not sure. No, we played the N64 game, which was a one-on-one fighter.
Oh, okay.
Ever seen a grown barbarian wet his loincloth? Lucy Lawless does, she has that effect on them.
She gave me my first boners.
She gave me my first wet loincloth.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I actually am not aware of this game at all.
Same.
It doesn't look like the same game, and this doesn't. That looks like an action game, like a single-player action game.
Looks like an action adventure.
Well, the fighter is surprisingly tight for a 3D N64 fighter.
Metal Gear Solid VR missions.
That's cool. That's a fun idea. For anyone who doesn't know, the last boss of Metal Gear is a big exclamation point. That's what that's in reference to.
Okay.
Arcades. Spawn.
By Capcom.
That
Heaven
looks
versus
like
Hell
shit.
versus You.
I don't think that's a good game.
It doesn't look good at all, no.
However, Silent Scope is one of the greatest games ever made.
Silent Scope ripped. Anytime that was at an arcade I
So
went to, I
cool.
was so pumped.
And if anyone doesn't know, and I'm being serious this time, the game had a giant sniper scope peripheral that you would look through the scope, and you'd have to like do these like sniper missions.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as simple as just like look and shoot the guy in the head. Like there's always like more steps to it, and like it is such a cool game, and it's an experience that is actually impossible to recreate without the hardware.
Yeah.
It's one of those arcade games that like it's lost to time unless you've got the original.
Yeah, unless you have the literal like sniper set up on the fucking stand.
Yeah, because even though like you could definitely engineer
Like a light
something.
gun thing. Yeah, you could do something with like the light gun thing.
But
You know what I mean?
it would have to be really particular.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be hard to do.
Typing of the Dead. I didn't know that ever had an arcade version. I thought that was like a home thing only.
Is that like the House of the Dead, but you type? Mm-hmm. Okay. Strangest of Show Award.
Yeah, it's fun. I think you can get it on PC still.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. It's just it's like Mavis Beacon.
I've played games like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like little educational games.
What else we got here? F-35 Ferrari Challenge.
F355 challenge?
Oh
Thank you.
yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I forgive you. Bimani music games. Not familiar with that. That looks kind of
Same.
fun. And World Series '99. That also looks fun. Is that a Sega game? Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. The Sega sports games were always good. Like Virtua
Good
Tennis.
job.
You ever play that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sega sports games were good, and Nintendo always nailed sports games.
They're
too,
always
at
like
least,
fun
the-
and arcadey in this like special way. Mm-hmm. I never played these games. I remember seeing this all the time.
No, same. Never. Toy Story 2, like I said, great game. Oh, sorry, we're not there yet.
Brave Firefighters. That was sick. That really was. You had like a hose. It was like a fucking fire FPS.
Oh, okay,
basically.
fuck yeah. Emergency Call Ambulance.
And this also ruled. This was like Crazy Taxi with an ambulance,
Oh,
basically.
hell yeah, dude. Jambo Safari, killing safari animals. And then the King of Fighters 99 Millennium Battle, baby.
King of Fighters, always incredible looking games. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have played this. This was fun.
Yeah, this game was
These
fun
are
as hell.
surprisingly tight games.
Toy Story made good games, man. That was when you could get games at Kmart, and movie studios actually put effort into like the little games that they made.
Disney had a lot of good games.
Ooh, Final Fantasy Anthology, games I've never played.
Yeah, I have dabbled in these games and never beaten one. I've never beaten a Final Fantasy.
I'm not really all that. It doesn't appeal to me.
It doesn't appeal to me at all
Yeah.
either. And I go, but also, I've never actually gotten into it. It's the kind of thing
That's
where
fair.
I thought I was never going to like Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, it's like the Castlevania spiritual successor because it's all just like it's all like cutesy anime girl, goth girl like stuff like just it's super cringe. And then I started playing it. I was like, holy shit, this is one of the best games I've ever played. And like I remember my girlfriend like coming in and seeing me play it. She's like, oh, you got a new outfit? I
Yes,
know
I unlocked my new Lolita dress.
it's all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the aesthetic.
Thank God.
But it's so good. And I go, maybe I really love one of these Final Fantasy games, but it also just looks like, it kind of just seems like you need to be like big, it's at least in the most recent ones, like just like big into like anime twink guys, like being, I don't know, like overly dramatic.
I think I could get into like some of the early ones because I loved Chrono Trigger, you know what I mean? The ones that were in that style, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Roasters,
Nope.
come on, how many games about a car?
How many car games do we need?
No fear.
Also don't know anything
Man,
about this.
there was a kid around this time that always wore No Fear gear, and the band I was in junior high had a song called No Fear that was like a fake like metalcore song, and the lyrics was like No Fear, motherfucker, and the whole thing was just an inside joke just to make fun of this guy who just he was there. He didn't. I don't think he knew that the joke was on him.
Right.
It was very mean. Now that I look back on it.
Sledstorm, we saw this one earlier. Never played that.
It looks kind of sick.
I'm sure it's fine, but like all these games look kind of sick. Like a Wave Racer.
I was gonna say I like Wave Racer. This seems like Wave Racer on snow. Messiah. Now this is a game I've only dabbled in. It's really cool. It's very fucking weird. Yeah, it's a very weird game.
God is in the details.
And I think I could be wrong. I think that Messiah has one of the very first, if not first, uses of bullet time in a video game.
Okay.
I'm almost positive of that. More hard target ads.
Right. Opposable thumbs required, baby. Get into the game.
Yeah. Have you ever played this game or even heard of this game?
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, I got the PC port. I haven't booted it up yet, but I played it a bit. It's
wild.
very unique. It's really doing something unique. I don't remember this at all.
Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Yeah, it looks like a Tomb Raider ripoff.
It does. Maybe it's fun.
Probably
GamePro
not.
dollars. You can buy games through GamePro, sell old games.
All right.
Not gonna knock your hustle.
The Wheel of Time, baby.
Air Jordan.
That's me.
I have no idea what this is.
Never played this or heard of it. Same with Nocturne.
Nocturne also not knocking my bell.
No. Experience the last great rock show of the century. Woodstock 99 advertisement.
Oh, it's the recording?
God.
Yeah. This is the one where all the... I mean, you probably watched the documentary.
I watched the doc, yeah. It was a good one.
I was listening to the radio broadcast of this when it happened. That's how old I am.
Just when you thought it was safe to go fishing.
Fisherman's Bait 2 Big Ol' Bass.
Big ol' ass.
Featuring big old bass, trout, perch, the catfish, and many more. That's fun. It's a Konami game.
This is a very fun...
I'll bet this game rips.
There were some early fishing games that were pretty fun where it was like you had to control the hook.
Yeah. Oh, man. I had one of those for Dreamcast. I had one too,
yeah, where you could reel it in yourself. The reel controller. Yeah,
Awesome.
That was fun to see.
I'm betting this rips. I can't see Konami...
You would cast it out yourself.
Yeah, it was so good.
Ooh, Unreal Tournament. I played a few of those.
Yeah, great games. Gabriel Knight 3. These are classic adventure games.
Oh, I've watched a playthrough. I think I watched the...
Oh, they did the Explained. They're
Gabriel
goofy.
Knight Explained.
This was so interesting to me at the
time.
It's got
Harvester energy to me.
It's not as risque, but it's a similar level of cheese. This is so interesting to me back in the day, like just seeing like you had to like import anime and stuff,
right?
Like on these expensive VHS tapes.
The higher price for the subs too. That's great. God.
Man. Things have changed.
You
Free Space 2.
Ooh.
Not familiar with that in the slightest.
Some sort of space.
I did play with the music generator.
I bet you did.
That was fun.
I believe it that you did. This seems right up your alley.
I barely remember it, but I remember having fun with it.
Music generator, music creation for the PlayStation.
I should download this and see if I can make a cool track on it today.
Make a sick beat.
Yeah, we'll get Dust in here. Yeah, I'll have to make note to myself to do that.
Dust starts Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Unrelated to the video.
989. Oh, I didn't know they did Siphon Filter. Interesting. Wow, they had a pretty diverse lineup.
All right, Jet Moto, Cool Borders, and Twisted Metal.
I really like the... I like this. This is pretty good. This is very dumb. Somebody had a lot of fun making this.
Oh, 100%. It's a little diorama.
The little spruce beard.
Oh, yeah. The little goatee coming out for the snowboarder.
That's good. Sweet Tooth looking gnarly as hell. Hydro Thunder. This is a fun game.
Ooh, I did play this. I think I played this at the arcade.
I think so, too.
Yep.
But I definitely played it on Dreamcast.
Okay. I was solely arcade. But this was really fun at the arcade.
Yeah. Cool. Cool game.
Just a classic. I miss that style of that, like, over-the-top, shitty racing games.
Armor Marines, Project Swarm. I remember seeing this and never playing it.
It looks bad.
All N64 games look bad.
I know, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I really think that there's no way
Yeah.
to look at a screenshot of an N64 game and like...
Be like, oh, that looks great.
I think they all look like... And it's one of the ugliest systems.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it was like the beginning of them
Yeah.
using, like, the polygons and making 3D models. And
They
it was
don't
just-
hold up. I mean, the games play great.
Yes.
But, I mean, it's very hard to get a good-looking screenshot of any N64 game, so I don't know.
That's fair. It just doesn't... Yeah.
Especially at... I mean... I don't know how it's coming across on the screen, but I mean that for size comparison, they're showing a 4-player deathmatch thing, and like the screens are the size.
But I just
of the tip
mean
of my
like the
finger.
gameplay doesn't even. I can't even make sense of.
Right.
You know what I mean? What exactly?
Like it looks like it's first and third person.
Yeah, so I don't really know. Fighting Force 2, don't know this one.
Oh, these are fun action games. I do remember this.
You're alone on this mission, so credentials are all you've got to go on.
I played this on Dreamcast. I remember really enjoying this. It's probably very clunky.
Hawk Manson,
What a name.
son of Charles Manson.
Tomb Raider: The Last
This
Revelation.
is the one earlier that neither of us had heard of.
Yeah. Well, more rating of the
Lovecraftian
tomb.
adventure.
I'm really enjoying this this ad. Now, I'm pretty sure. If we go back. These little creepy clown kids are these same characters here.
Oh, I bet you. Let's look at the colors. I mean, it's got to be.
Yeah, it's not a one-to-one, but I'm assuming that's what it's in reference to.
Got to be.
I didn't play the series this far.
I didn't either. I played a couple of the OG Twisted Metals, but I didn't get into like 3 or 4. I don't even think I played 1. I might have played Twisted Metal 2, but then I got out of it at a certain point.
I do like how much they leaned into the totally fucked up clown for their mascot.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Pokemon Gold and Silver is where I fell off from the series.
Really? Did you
Yeah.
play them or no?
I played them and didn't like all the new Pokemon.
Really? I loved some of the
I was
Pokemon
like,
in this
man,
game.
past the original 150, I was really losing interest hard.
Yeah. I remember Houndoom was cool in this. Motherfucking Feraligatr, dude. I had a Typhlosion shirt. It's in my first grade school picture. I got Typhlosion on my Pokemon t-shirt, and I'm wearing a sailor's cap. I'm looking good. These are some... Gold was my favorite Pokemon game.
Unfortunately for you, all the dumb fish are in other games. I don't remember this Sega Bass Fishing, but
Same.
this is probably the one I played with the real controller. Actually, now that I think about it. Get funky with the monkey.
hell yeah.
That's a horrible ad.
Another Cool Borders ad. Again, never played that. Played SSX Tricky. I played a Shaun White game, too, for the PS2.
This
Ooh, StarCraft.
was not very good, in my opinion. I played a lot of StarCraft on PC.
So I not a lot, but I played some on the PC.
My older cousin was like really big into the like RTS games and stuff. So like he got me into like this and Commandos and stuff and
Okay.
Command and Conquer.
Right.
I didn't think that it translated to console very well.
Not the N64 especially.
But if you've never played StarCraft, give it a shot, man. These games rule. But I can't endorse the N64 port. Turok Rage Wars. So
This is
it
what
is.
we hadn't
It's
seen.
just a multiplayer game.
You can
features
battle AI
only
controlled
deathmatch
characters
battles.
called bots that have their own adjustable rage words. Also, it's a team deathmatch one-player game. You can blast your way through several arenas and bosses.
But there's no
almost like
epic
Quake.
one-player adventure. That sucks.
Right. This is a little trend that they did for a little while. They're releasing deathmatch versions of a lot of games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The thing is, like, it's kind of like if you do like a Fortnite style game today. It's like it could work out, or it could just get buried because it's I don't know. It's a genre that's like competitive genres are hard because like you need to get like a game that like appeals to a wide enough player base to get it going.
So that there is any sort of competition.
Yeah, it's like 1v1 fighters are hard. Any kind of battle royale is hard to do, and I'm assuming all these death matches are hard to pull off. I'm sure there's like countless games just like this that just are completely lost to time.
Yeah.
Do you ever play the Die Hard games?
No, I didn't even know they had games.
They're so much fun. They're really good. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Is this one of the N64 games?
Published by Konami. Does not say.
I think it is, yeah. They're featured in the first Nintendo 64
Yep.
Castlevania. Yeah,
Expansion
so they
pack.
did 2 of these games. I didn't like these. People have become bigger fans of them over time. At the time, I remember all my friends hating these games, but I don't know. I'd like to give it a proper chance, like as an adult.
I never got into Castlevania.
You might like some of it a lot.
Yeah.
Ridge Racer. That's a fun game.
Racer. Yum.
I never played Excitebike 64. I played Excitebike on the NES a lot.
Never played either one of those.
Oh, really?
No.
These games rule. I can't speak to the Die Hard trilogy. Like, they were good arcade games.
Las Vegas will never be the same.
I'm curious how they are, actually. I don't know. I'm curious. Rippin' Riders. Another game I'm not familiar with. Also, Global Moot
Mundum.
Global Moot Sundom.
Side Story 79, Rise from the Ashes. I love
That is-
names of anime
What
games.
a title. Jesus Christ.
What is this?
It looks like there were stickers here that
Right.
they peeled off and put on here. So you were giving people a gift to GamePro, and apparently they didn't actually send these
They
out.
never actually decided to do it.
We got the GamePro website, GameProWorld.com.
Warning, contents of the site may make you a better gamer.
Got a $5 off N64 games. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, let's see if we can bring that in. Is there an expiration date on that? Yeah.
Yeah,
99,
no, okay,
yep,
it's only
off of that.
23 years out of date.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Good games. Mm-hmm. What is that an ad for? What does that say?
I'm gonna have to get my head in the shop. Atomic. Atomic purple color. Extra controller
Oh.
included. Oh, it's just
Oh.
it's for the N64.
I
with
had the
controller.
atomic purple controller.
I did too. It was sick.
Spider-Man 3D was pretty fun.
Did not play that.
I think it was just eventually just called Spider-Man. I don't think they called it
Okay.
Spider-Man 3D when it was actually released. I did not know there was a Planet of the Apes game.
It looks fucking rough, dog. Look at that face.
It does not look very good.
No.
Kirby's Dream Land 64,
I played Kirby 64, not Dreamland 64.
Mario Party 2, tight games, tight games.
Mario Party 4, I think, was the best on the N64. Mario Party 4 was fucking where it peaked.
Oh, wow.
Look at Grand Theft Auto 2.
That is crazy to think of a pre-GTA gaming landscape.
Right.
GTA 3, I mean.
Yeah.
I love these games. Did you play the originals at all?
No, not at all.
They're really fun. They're
Yeah.
very different.
Similar concept.
Similar concept, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, they're super fun. They're top-down. They're much more arcadey, much faster paced.
This just looks like classic beat-em-up Fighting Force 2.
Yeah, those games were fun to my memory. I'm also not so sure about Top Gear Hyperbike, but I'm sure it
No
was
idea.
just fine. The X-Files.
Oh, nice.
Is that a point-and-click adventure game? It is.
Yep.
Mission Impossible. I remember having that on... I thought I played it on N64, but it says it's a PS1 game here. Deadly Pursuit. I don't remember. That looks pretty cool, though.
Either. Yeah, it looks like a taxi driver, but...
Intense chase scenes. Pong. I don't remember the Pong reboot.
Missile Command? I played some of the old Missile Commands. But
Yeah.
Not the...
Dukes of Hazzard. I did not know they made a Dukes of Hazzard game.
Nope, wouldn't have played it probably.
Nope. I never cared for that.
Nope, I saw the remake with like Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller, I think, but...
Eventually, the Green family turned to high-speed film.
I know, I'm thinking of Starsky and Hutch.
Of course, this is reference to Maurice Green, who's a world record holder. He's one of the fastest people in the world at the time. Unnecessarily, I think we looked at this ad in our horny
I think
video
we did
game
too.
ads.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Yeah,
Because it's part of the Jammer Lammy.
yeah. Unnecessary.
Yeah, just did not need it.
Wow, I don't know what this is.
It's only a matter of time before one of these guys had to run in with the law.
Have you ever played any of the Road Rash games?
No.
They're so much fun.
It looks like fun.
I don't know about this one, but basically, like, they're motorcycle racers, and you can upgrade your shit over time, but it's like motorcycle combat as you're racing.
Like kicking them and stuff and throwing shit at
hitting, yeah, and you're also, to my memory, these are like illegal races, so you're like also like the cops are an issue.
Evading the police.
They're so good.
All right, don't care.
You know, let's just say it. I don't fucking care about Suzuki All-Star Extreme Racing.
I don't give a shit about Foxhound.
Wear a steel jockstrap. This ad fucking sucks.
It is really bad.
It's like this like very low res photo of this guy with the horrible like fake
comic book text.
Yeah, this sucks. Ugh.
Ooh.
Now this was a good game.
We've all been waiting for. The least liked remake of the Resident Evil remake so far.
You know, still pretty good.
Still, it was a very good game, but I haven't played the original, but it seemed like it left a lot out. Left a lot to be desired.
It's very good. It's hard to compare it to the 2 remake, which is phenomenal, and the 4 remake, which is one of the best of this generation.
About to finish my 4th playthrough.
Can't blame you.
I gotta get the armor for Ashley.
I played this once, the remake, and I don't think I'll visit the remake again for a long time if I ever do.
Yeah, I think I watched you play that.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we can see here there's a little review. The graphics got a 5. The backgrounds are razor sharp and loaded with creepy details. And the characters are imbued with excellent animations. Rounding out the visuals are well-crafted cinemas that keep the story moving. Sound got a 5. Control got a 4. And that's very telling. The characters' new abilities are an excellent addition to the gameplay engine, but it's easy to accidentally dodge a monster when you intend to shoot it. The lack of a custom controller configuration also hurts the score. Overall, a 5 in the fun factor. It's interesting that like the tank controls weren't a thing that people ever bitched about back in the day.
Well, there wasn't anything to really compare it to, right?
Not a ton, but
yeah, it was kind of the standard.
I mean, there was free movement still, like several years prior, and I feel like, you know, Mario 64 kind of got it perfect, almost.
Yeah, well, and Mario 64, the Zelda games, you know what I mean, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and shit. Those were all fucking.
Like occasionally there was a platforming section that had a frustrating camera. That's the harshest criticism I can give you of those games. Otherwise, nearly perfect to me.
No complaints. Medal of Honor again, probably a great game.
5 stars across the board.
Fuck yeah, dude.
5 stars, 5-star graphics, 5-star sound, control, and fun. Can't blame you.
Oh, that's cool. They got hints in there too.
That is cool.
I missed that stuff.
In the sewers, keep your aim low. Attack dogs lurk around every corner. I'll remember that for when I revisit this game eventually.
Another little Xena clip.
Now this is the Xena game I do know.
Oh, okay. The Talisman of Fate.
You fight like a woman will forever be a statement of respect. Sorry, ladies. It didn't turn out that way.
History has not favored you.
This game did not defeat sexism despite its best efforts.
No, neither did the Me Too movement or.
But you know, I'm still on the right side.
We're on the right side of history for sure.
But I will not attribute this game with defeating sexism.
I'm a male feminist.
No, but really,
I'm a Mennonite.
I hated when they because it's like the only way they could market games with women is as leads were either like she's as tough as a man or you want to fuck her.
Yeah,
like,
you want to fuck her, but she's dangerous.
It's like that's like the only way they can market women leads in games for the longest time. It seemed, and it was very tired. But fun game, really fun game. It's kind of a shit game.
I remember watching you guys play this,
but I think it's very fun. Crash Team Racing 5. It got almost 5 stars all the way across the board. This is a game that people really still look fondly on. I think it had a successful remake at one point.
Yeah, I love the old kart racers. We played the shit at Diddy Kong Racing. I played the hell out of the original Mario Kart too.
Have you played this one in particular?
No, I have not played Crash Team
I think you'd have
Racing.
fun with it.
I think I would too. I played Muppets Race Mania.
Okay.
Played that? That was
No.
that's a ruts. The controls would get a 2 on that.
Oof. Okay. I thought you were gonna say it was good.
It was good, but the controls more difficult. Like, it's harder to control things in that game than any other racing game I've ever played.
I don't really.
Still don't give a
care
shit
for
about
these
Spyro.
games.
And stupid fucking dragon. Dragging these nuts.
Wow. What an ad. Damn. That looks so gnarly.
Yeah, the stitched together face.
Yeah, and the teeth, the skin textures. That's a good composite where it's like that's very realistic looking, and then they got the sort of like pixely looking fingers.
Yeah, video game hand in there.
A little tricky into thinking the game actually looks that good.
You're like, wow, it's gonna look so cool.
The G virus. Damn.
The G spot, baby.
What is this? 100% pure evil.
Uh-huh.
That's a little,
They're the
little
resident,
extra.
They're the residents of evil.
All right,
Oh, here's a
MTV
game
Music
you're gonna
Generator
try
got a
later.
good review. Yeah, I'm gonna make a
Fat
track
Boy
of this.
who? It's little Fat Boy Slim. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Probably no one.
I hope it's Fat Boy Slim going. I heard you talking shit.
It was. Oh.
Snowboarding, MTV Snowboarding. I didn't play this, but I'm sure it was pretty good. Oh, well, didn't score so great.
Didn't
but,
do great across the board.
I really enjoyed MTV Skateboarding.
Still never played it. I don't think I played any of the MTV games.
Gex 3, I did not play. I do love the Steve Austin homage here. I
Deep
played some of
cover
the other
Gecko,
games. They were
baby.
very fun. These are basically 3D like collectathon action platformer type games with just tons of cultural references that at this point...
This place looks like dinner at Jerry Garcia's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming at this point for most people, a lot of them are not relevant in the
Oh,
slightest.
for sure, no.
Like there's like, you know, like a reference from a summer blockbuster movie that no one cared about the next year.
Yeah. Like references to Pauly Shore movies.
Like very specific ones. Mm-hmm. Oh man, the
Yeah,
GTA 2 ad looks so sick.
Looks badass, dude. They don't give a fuck about... I just never really cared that much about racing games.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like an ass being like, nah, I could give a fuck about this, but that is how I feel.
It's honest. I'm just being honest. Army Men Air Attack. I haven't played that one.
I have enjoyed the games like this.
Ballistic. I have played
Yeah.
games like this, yeah.
It would be hard for me to push this as a full price title, though.
No, it was $30.
Okay.
So that's not horrible. That was like a Flash game, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm. Army
Obviously
Men did
not yet,
okay. Did you play these games at all?
I played a couple, not this like generation of them, you know what I mean?
rented
But I played
this.
like Rainbow Six Vegas and stuff. The
Tough.
360.
They're tough.
They're tough games. They're fun though.
Yeah. They're. It was the first time I played like a tactical third-person shooter. I didn't really
Yeah.
understand like how it wasn't like walk in and shoot the guys. It was like
Yeah, that's like I never had fun with Splinter Cell because you and I are notoriously not good at sneaking games and not fans of them.
Guitar Freaks. Huh.
Oh wow!
I'm not aware of that at all. This
Look at the
looks like
Guitar
a-
Hero controller. That's a Guitar Hero guitar. The custom guitar controller makes Guitar Freak worth playing. Don't buy the game without it.
Is this?
This has got to be the precursor to Guitar Hero.
That's
I didn't even know
crazy.
about that. $65. Available in Japan. Japan was always ahead of the game on like dance and music and beat games. You know what I mean?
I'm really curious about that. I'm also curious about NFL Extreme. If this is like
Their attempt at Blitz,
yeah,
right?
but
You got Rat Attack.
Rat Attack features simple gameplay with a 3D twist that classic arcade fans will love. If you're not one of them, however, think twice. Oh, so it's like Dig
They got a 3.5 across the board.
All right. Well,
They liked this
I
though.
gotta look into that because I do not remember that even
It's a
being a
Konami.
thing.
It's a Konami game.
I would have been into that as a kid.
Published by
Like,
Sony.
When Guitar Hero came out, I mean everybody I knew flipped for it.
Oh my
So,
God,
like,
yeah,
how
I
is
played
this
the hell
not
out of
a
Guitar
bigger
Hero.
hit?
I don't know. It might have just been not as big in the U.S. maybe, because this is available now in Japan. Maybe it wasn't available in the U.S.
I wonder. Oh, a Magic starter kit.
Oh, there you go.
No, that's fun.
Yeah.
At last, a medieval Tomb Raider. Ooh, what is it? Crusaders of Might and Magic.
Oh.
I've never played this.
Looks a little like Gauntlet. Got Gauntlet vibes to it.
Curious. I've played other Might and Magic games, but I think I have at least.
I don't think I have.
I think I have.
I think
they go back to the NES.
I think I can. Another, once again, WrestleMania. 4.5 on the graphics. 3.5 on sound.
But you know what it is? It's a 5 on the fun scale.
Fun
and that's
as
what
fuck.
really matters. Yeah, I can't say enough. If you like wrestling games, play this. Oh man, the blood. That was the thing that
definitely
really
played
got
this
me.
one then.
Where crack someone in the face with a fucking baseball bat enough times.
Splatter across the fucking ground.
You crack their forehead open and just like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and it would, yeah. Sometimes, if I'm remembering correctly too, I think like, well, I don't know if there's anybody with face paint. I remember like Sting's face paint would like wear off in one of these games
Kane?
as well.
Okay, was Kane in this?
Kane's in this, but he's got a mask.
Oh, okay.
proper.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got a mask.
Al Snow with the mannequin head. Man, what a game.
They had Degeneration X.
Resident Evil 2, also, yeah, what a fucking game. Oh, and the N64 version, this is the one I played.
Oh, okay. It got a slightly lower score than RE3. 0.5 down on fun factor and sound.
Huh.
With its brilliant graphics and frightening music, RE2 contains all the elements of an excellent action game, but it's 2 years old. Rookies will be delighted, while seasoned zombie hunters will be bored. Oh, okay. It's just because it's not a new game.
Oh, cool. It's saying, so controlling your characters is much easier than it was in the DualShock version. The analog stick is actually pressure sensitive, which happily makes the run button obsolete.
Oh, that's cool, but it probably also sucked on the N64 because all my analog sticks were broken.
Oh,
from Super Mario.
That sucks. Oh,
from Mario 64.
Party?
Mario 64 and Mario Party, yeah. When you spin and throw Bowser.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But goddamn, great port, great game, great port of a great game.
Great remake, inevitably.
Top Gear Rally 2, Earthworm Jim 3D. I didn't play it at all. I only found out about it very recently. I must have just blocked it from my memory because I loved these games as a kid.
You play Clay Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That had Earthworm Jim in it. I remember he was
I remember that, yeah.
playable characters.
The Clay Fighter 63 and a third.
Yeah.
Piece of shit fucking game. Not very good. A 2.5 on the fun scale.
And a 1.0 on the controls.
That sucks. But yeah, I remember this game being one of my favorite series for the SNES, and then this came out. I don't think I ever played it or even rented it. I must have blocked my memory. I found out about it a while back, and I think I booted up the ROM. It's just
right.
Ugh. Rainbow Six. I would say it's about a 3.5 on the fun scale. It's not very fun.
No, it is not very fun.
But it's good, if that makes sense. Not every good game has to be fun.
This one we saw earlier, never heard of that.
Yeah, and it didn't rate very well either.
No, so it's probably good that we haven't heard of it.
Yeah. Vandal Hearts 2.
All right.
No idea. This looks like an old school RPG.
Yeah.
Speed Devils.
Nope.
A kooky racing game.
Right, it looks like they got some fun characters. You got Kingpin there. You got Serge Tankian. Fred Durst. You got Artie Lang.
That's Chino from Deftones, actually.
Oh, that's Chino Moreno, my bad.
He lost some hair.
Lost some hair.
I think that's a girl from Arch Enemy.
Okay.
One Hot Mama
Is that
of
Lars
a Deal.
Ulrich? No. That's a woman.
That's Greta Thunberg.
Sorry. That's Greta Thunberg.
You have someone touching a flame to their tongue.
From a
more
blowtorch.
racing games that I couldn't give a fuck about. Toy Commander.
Never.
4 points all across the scale. I have
pretty
no
good.
idea what that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Huh. Soul
fun,
Fighter.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing from.
Sounds fake.
Oh, it's like a first person? Yeah, it looks like Skyrim.
Huh.
Weird.
Explore 5 huge worlds and battle over 40 unusual and powerful enemies. Attempt to defeat 5 brutally fierce bosses. But it looks like a one on... Is it... I don't know, I can't tell if it's like an adventure game.
It's a single-player 3D fantasy combat. I can't tell what it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
It does sound like a fake game, though.
Yeah. Slave Zero. I don't know what this is at all. Looks like a mech fighting game.
Yeah. Did From Software develop this?
Mastering the Slave.
Well, they had to go there.
Uh-huh. It's got great controls.
I've never really liked mech games. I find them to be too difficult for my
There's usually a lot
dumb little brain.
going on.
Yeah.
Too much for me.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Nope.
Screen
liked
your
them.
gifts before you get them. Get into the game. More Target ads. Target was a big supporter.
Right.
Virtua Fighter 3rd, wow, did not do very well. And I'm surprised. Those games usually do all right. This game did surprisingly well. 4.5.
Right. Suzuki All-Star.
The Neo Geo Pocket Color was a sick console.
read a
Obviously
Neo
didn't
Geo.
do great.
I had a fucking Sega handheld.
The Game Gear? Mm-hmm. Toy Commander.
Talked about that already. That one's just more fun because you got Pikachu. See? I told you.
Yeah, it
You
was
can
so much
check
fun.
Pikachu's attitude.
Oh, and it put Team Rocket into the game. They were in the
That's right.
original.
Jesse and James weren't
Yeah.
in the... Yep. Or Jesse and James. Yeah, no, it's Jesse and James.
No idea who that is.
Cyber Morgan.
I just watched the Air Jordan movie this morning.
I hate that that's a fucking genre of movie that's coming out. I hate that, like, that's I don't know.
Movies about products.
Movies about how products were made.
Like the
there's the
Blackberry
Blackberry
movie?
one. There was the fucking McDonald's movie. Like, about how did
The Tetris
McDonald's
movie?
start? Yeah. I hate all of those movies.
I watched the McDonald's one recently too.
I hate
Did you
them.
watch it?
No, I like Michael Keaton too, but I don't. Just like I like Glenn Howerton.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
The McDonald's movie. Mm-hmm. So okay.
Yeah.
Pretty all right.
That's how I feel like all of them are going
It's
to be.
just like and the Air movie.
Just okay?
It's like it would be just as satisfying if it was like a 23-minute episode of a sitcom.
Okay.
Like about marketing guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hate that that's like you're like, why don't we want to pay writers more right now? And you're like, well, write a fucking, write something
I'm not gonna
fucking
get into that.
entertaining.
Suikoden 2, I've never played these games. These are very in-depth RPGs that have a huge history. I don't even want to speak on it. It's just like, it's a huge thing I know nothing about.
NBA Live still haven't played that.
Ready
I
to
played
Rumble
Ready to
Boxing.
Rumble.
Yep, I remember the characters had the female characters especially, I'm talking about big nips.
Big old
Big old nipples
Big old
hanging out.
dinner plates.
Knockout Kings 2.
Never played that.
Fun game. I've to my memory, it was a little more serious.
Okay,
You know, like
yep.
it wasn't like Ready to Rumble.
Yeah.
I had fun with it, but it was difficult. Tokyo Extreme Racer looks badass, but I don't care.
Yeah, it looks like a early Need for Speed. NBA Showtime still don't know. It looks like an NBA Jams kind of thing, maybe.
University of the Butt Slam class meet the professor. Virtua Fighter 3rd. Does it say Virtua Fighter 3rd?
That is what it says. Thought that's what it said earlier too, and then I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But
Is that
that's what it said earlier, yeah.
really? Why?
I don't know.
Is that a pun I don't get?
Yeah, I don't know.
VF3TB is what it says there.
I don't know then.
Is it like tournament bout? I don't know.
Tournament battle.
I don't care.
FIFA 2000.
I don't like the FIFA games. I've tried them over the years.
They're fine. Like any sports game, but NBA Live still don't know.
Mission Impossible. I remember there being a Mission Impossible N64 game. I don't remember this game.
I think we said also available for N64.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming Game
Then
Boy.
I had some fun with this.
Unfamiliar.
You had to do spy shit. Like it was
Yeah.
a third-person action game, sometimes similar to GoldenEye. I thought you were getting ready to say something to me. Spy Who Shagged Me, which is I think the second Austin Powers movie, right?
International Man of Mystery is the first one.
Right.
You should know. You do the best impression of him
Yes. I could do it right now,
if you wanted to.
but I won't.
We'll save it.
Braid Rumble Boxing's fun, although the PlayStation version rated lower for some reason. I can't remember. Did you say you played these games?
Yeah, I played Ready to Rumble
Yeah,
specifically.
they're fun. International Track and Field, I've never liked a track and field game. It
I
feels
don't
like a
get the
bunch of
fucking-
okay mini games crammed
Yeah, I
together
don't
for
get
the
the
sake of
fucking
it.
point of those. I hate those.
Yeah.
Again, I've never played a single NCAA. I don't care about college sports, and
is-
I think it's fucked up that the players don't get paid for it.
Actually, they do. There was a
They do now.
yes, and you know who helped broker that deal?
Who's that?
One of the main characters in the Air movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they go over like the end shots, they're showing what happened to everybody after the events of the film.
Was it Matt Damon?
No, it was the dad from I think it was the dad from what's the sitcom everybody likes where it's like I
Modern
blew
Family?
myself and I'm fucking my cousin because she's hot.
Oh, you're talking about
Arrested Development.
You're talking about Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, I think it was him. I think it was his character. I think it's very funny that like this like from afar I was like, damn, this issue is like jam packed with content. But like really, it's like 55 fucking Target ads, and all the ads are for the same games that were previewed and reviewed.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a little more.
No, it's kind of. I mean, I've seen a couple of the reviews that I don't know. Everything that I've seen twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the Zone 2000.
Okay. Is this like a manager game or?
I don't know. Looks like a Polygon basketball game. I don't know.
Ever driven 200 miles per hour? No, I don't want to die.
That really, really pisses you off. They said piss in an ad.
Oh.
This was cool. Evolution. This is a Dreamcast RPG. This is a fun game. I remember having this disc back in the day and being like, "What is this?" I think I found it like in a yard sale. There was like a loose disc or something. I just picked it up. Yeah.
Looks all right.
Oh.
Grandia?
Yeah, there's that. We saw an ad for that earlier.
Oh,
This one you
yeah,
said looked similar to Chrono Trigger designs.
Less
so now.
less so seeing it up close.
Before it looked a little more like it, honestly.
Yeah, looked a lot more.
This is a very confused ad. They're just trying to cram as many logos in here as possible.
What is it? BiggieHollywood.com?
I guess so. Pokemon!
Pokemon! No time to question my moves. Stick to the path that I choose.
Shadow Tower. That's a From Software game, isn't it?
Good question. Published by H-Tech. The Kingsfield
They don't
series.
say... Oh, Kingsfield, yeah. That's
From Software.
Yeah, this is basically like first-person Dark Souls.
Okay.
You know, that's... I'm working on... the video will be out much later, but I'm working on a video about like the early... like the roots of From Software. They kind of been making the same like 3 games for like...
Decades.
25 years.
Yeah.
And just unapologetically just being like, no, this is the thing. We're doing it.
Right. They kind of shit on this game.
I'm not surprised. It's they're very unique. They're very hard. They're very just I mean, imagine
Dark Souls, but on an N64 on a PlayStation,
and it's first person. And
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Sounds rough.
They're if you really want to go for it, you can play it. They're not the easiest games to get into. There's actually like a sort of like spiritual successor game to this sort of series that a modern dev is working on. I'll try to put the note here. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a slightly updated take on this that looks really sick, and it's cool to see something that's maybe just like ever so much, just like a little more accessible for people. Winback was a game I was really stoked on. Like I remember reading all the like previews for it back in the day, and I never got to play it. It just kind of looked like Metal Gear for Nintendo.
Right.
But I never got to play it.
Never heard of that.
Do you see how it kind of looks like Dollar Store Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, like a discount.
Yeah.
Discount Snake. Zelda Gaiden. Oh, this is sick because this was what Majora's Mask was initially going to be.
The next chapter in The Legend of Zelda is about to unfold on the N64. This time, players will travel to a parallel world where Link will have to stop the falling moon from destroying the land. His adventure will lead him to familiar faces from Ocarina of Time, into battles with new and powerful enemies. Link will also be able to transform into other creatures, such as a Goron, Zora, or a Deku Scrub, by wearing masks. He'll thus have distinct abilities to help him through his quest, sharpen your sword, and get ready to fight for this much-anticipated sequel title.
That's cool as hell. I mean, all this stuff stayed in. You know what I mean? All these screenshots. That's an actual boss you fight. That's a little puzzle area. That's cool as hell.
It's also cool that Super Mario RPG 2...
oh, hell yeah.
Which Mario and all his friends are back in this long-awaited sequel to the SNES RPG. This became Paper Mario.
Yes, yep. Which I played the hell out of Paper Mario.
Yeah, that game ripped. And even at the time, I was like, isn't this just Super Mario RPG Part 2? But I can see why they wanted the title changed. And then Earthbound 3, which this was entirely scrapped.
Oh, yeah? That sucks.
And then way later, it became a Game Boy, or it became a DS game.
Oh, okay.
Like, they kind of resurrected the story and, like, but, I mean, this is a game that I saw back when I still had a subscription to Nintendo Power. I remember seeing Earthbound 64, like, being a thing. And it's funny they would call this Earthbound 3 because, so the first game was Mother on the NES, and then Mother 2 was Super Nintendo. That was ported to America as Earthbound.
Oh, okay.
Then Mother 3 would have been this game. So to call this Earthbound 3 is kind of a misnomer because
really
people would be like,
Earthbound 2.
There was no Earthbound 2.
Yeah, okay.
Follow a family of 4 whose lives are drastically changed after a mysterious object appears in a nearby inlet. This port from the SNES will be broken down into several chapters, each of which will give you control over a separate family member. You'll discover why strange things happen in the village and the surrounding forest as you battle enemies using magic and button presses that must be hit in sequence for successive blows. With this kind of intriguing gameplay, Earthbound 3 may be a cool RPG for the N64. That is very similar to what we eventually got on the DS. There is like a rhythm-based thing on the combat. It's one of the best, like Mother 3 is one of the best games I've ever played. I would highly recommend it to anyone. You don't need to play the other games to know anything about it. Crazy that it was ported from Super Nintendo, went to N64, didn't come out till the DS era.
Yeah, which is nearly a decade later.
Evolution.
The World of Sacred Device.
Oh, wow.
No idea what that is. Oh, OG Harvest Moon, hell yeah.
Originally on the SNES, Harvest Moon is a blend. Oh yeah, there was an SNES one.
Okay.
I don't remember the N64 Harvest Moon.
Same.
Interesting. I never really played the Dragon Warrior games.
No.
RAM.
Let the games begin.
Oh, it's an ad for RAM. Oh, wow.
Pro Strategy Guide for Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, so if you need some strats for Final Fantasy VIII, pause the video now.
It's only for part 3.
And everyone else, let's move on. A big ad that looks like an article. That's funny.
Right, for the game that neither of us played.
Fighting Force 2. This is funny. It says special advertising section, but it looks like
they look
an article. Hey,
Pro
come
Strategy
on.
Guide for hitting the streets.
Oh my
baby.
God! Remember Officer Dick?
No, I never played this game.
You never played Tony Hawk?
Oh, I did, yeah. Oh, okay, that's what this is, Tony Hawk. Okay, I thought it was hitting the streets.
Oh.
I thought it was a different game. Yeah, I don't remember. So I never played the full game. I only ever played the demo.
God. He had
only ever played like the first 2 maps on the game.
He had a secret move called Assume the Position.
Okay. Pro Skater 2 is the one that I really got a lot done in.
He also has a neck break grind. That's That's fucked up. Although, I mean, come on. It's based in reality, unfortunately.
What are you gonna
The Yeehaw. I think they took this character out of the remake.
Oh, yeah? That's sad.
Yeah.
Got to keep up.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they took it out because it was offensive to cops.
Well, and it was right in the middle of a lot of ACAB sentiment.
Pokemon Yellow.
Classic.
Rips. Fucking great
That's
game.
a cool thing, little world map there.
Yeah.
That would have been handy. I would have loved to have had this so I didn't have to pause all the time.
Totally. And it shows you, like, the route, sea or underground.
Right. Which they do not do in the game, which is nice.
Goemon's Great Adventure. Tight. These games are all great.
Yeah.
These are like these are great games. This is a terrible ad for this game. This does not tell you anything about how cool this game actually is. It doesn't even say what system it's on.
No, you're right. It's just Konami. Oh no, it does up here.
Okay.
N64.
All right. I was
Top
like,
left.
that's a miss.
Soul Calibur. Part
I've never
1
really played these games, but
by
people like
Bruce
them.
Lee. I do like the Soul Calibur games. I think they're fun in the same way that Mortal Kombat's fun.
Okay.
I think they're just good games.
Do you like playing as Voldo?
I do actually like playing as Voldo because he's fucking gross as hell.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, little guide for Ivy. We got nice ad for Driver. This is very
Honestly,
stylish.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was a really fun game. Driver was just a good game, man.
Sick, yeah. I think I still actually have a copy for PS1. Sophia.
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 Sophia. Mitsurugi!
I can't believe there's just...
Full combos, yeah. That's sick.
Catwoman for the Game Boy Color.
The fat rats of Gotham are scurrying for cover.
I'm betting this game is okay at best.
I bet you it's really alright.
But it's okay.
A lot of those side scrolling.
Killick.
Oh, Killick.
Search for the Golden Dolphin.
Alright.
I
Digital treasures from Cinegram. So this looks like a point
For
and click.
those who complete the adventure, worth 3 to 4 times cost of CD-ROM. You can get prizes for beating the game.
Really?
I'm gonna look this up. I have no idea what this is. I bet just this ad is screaming mistake to me.
Yeah. Ad is screaming a game my mom played. Shenhua.
Very
Xinhua.
nude-looking.
Lara Croft.
What the? Is she looking over her shoulder?
That's what it seems like.
That is
See that, or she's got a long ass titty.
the same picture we saw earlier. We got Yep, Lara Croft. They're getting cozy at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Nice. Yeah, but he was rock hard at the cafe.
You got to go on a date with Lara Croft to the Hard Rock Cafe. God damn.
Nothing
What a
more 1999 than that.
Maxi.
Oh, Maxi was one of the number 1 players I use. It's Maxi, Voldo, or Mitsurugi. Those are my 3 go-tos.
Nightmare.
Nightmare's cool,
He's
too.
very badass looking.
Nightmare's super badass looking.
Get a kick right where you sit. Yes, this is the Vibra kicker in seat. You would sit on this. It would vibrate you while you played your games.
And the next thing you know, it's in your mom's bedroom and you don't know why.
Hey.
Heyo.
The Helio. This is a little personal assistant.
Oh, okay, it's like an old Palm Pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were fun back in the day.
Yeah, I used to play like Snake on them and
Yeah.
like Minesweeper. I had a buddy who had them.
Man, these are badass character designs.
Astaroth was super cool. Astaroth was another go-to, but he's super slow. He's not a good player to
Creators of Command and Conquer made a Dune game. I was not aware of that.
Oh shit, Dune 2000.
That's kind of cool.
Good dog. Once again,
More
WrestleMania.
wrestling moves. Of course, you got all of Austin's moves here.
Gotta have Stone Cold. Where's the stunner?
I've been canned for my last 4 jobs. Thanks, 3DO. Oh, because he's playing Game Boy games instead of working.
Right.
Okay. Got some moves for Kane.
Kane.
Now, this is really only relevant if you've got the game. Otherwise, you know.
Undertaker.
This looks like an ad for like a Roots album.
Your friend wants you to smoke that wacky weed. You don't know what to say. Try this. I'm good. I don't get high on the streets. I get high above the rim.
So many hip-hop albums at the time had this aesthetic.
Oh,
You know,
100%, yeah.
I feel like this could be like The Roots or Nas or Dead
That's what I was
Prez.
thinking, not literally not specifically. Triple H.
Formula 1 99.
One half of the DGX, baby.
No one makes Game Boy so good.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. I don't know, man, I like this. Are the games inside of the man? Is that what they're saying?
It seems like it's easy eating them.
They have
He's inside of Godzilla.
They have a Godzilla that's based on the animated series that came
Yeah.
out after the American movie.
Right.
They have Earthworm Jim, Men in Black, Gex, but also Babe,
I didn't know that Babe the Pig had a video game.
Road Dogg Jesse James.
Road Dogg.
Famously started his career as just the roadie for Jeff Jarrett, and eventually made his way into the New Age Outlaws.
Wasn't he a neo-Nazi?
I don't think so.
No, I think it's somebody else.
There were guys who were. Konami Arcade Classics. Is this
Stop scrounging for quarters. The classics are here.
all one disc?
I don't understand. Some of the advertisements were really bad because they were bad at getting across to you what exactly it was.
Like, if this is a collection of, like, all these games on one disc, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I used to have, like, an Atari Classics.
Totally. Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, Edge.
Edge was cool.
Toytime.com.
More online places to buy your games. X-Pac, formerly the 123 Kid. Famously telling everyone to suck it.
Right.
It being his cock.
Can't forget about this move.
Nope. Great move. We got the Boys Town National Hotline. Don't let fantasy become your reality. Do you know when the game ends? Be in control. Call the Boys Town National Hotline. There's help at the end of the line anytime.
Oof.
What is that an image of?
That right there? Or the whole thing? The whole thing I don't know.
Okay, then what is that?
That looks like a cowboy.
It looks like an AI-generated cowboy.
This whole thing looks AI generated.
The anatomy's a bit off.
Especially the head.
Are these codes? Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, alternate costumes, Power Stone. Got some more codes here. King of Fighters.
Right.
A little sign off. Oh, something about the ESRB rating system, of course.
Okay.
Let's see. Mortal Kombat codes. That's what you want. You want the secret characters.
Oh, fuck
NFL
yeah.
2K.
Just getting up the cheat menu, period, dude.
Oh, wow. You can display your score in House of the Dead 2.
Hit.
Yeah.
Hidden characters is always what you wanted, though, in most games. I remember thinking of Darth Maul in Pro Skater 2.
That's awesome. Frontier mentality at its worst, anarchy at its best. 10-6. 1 million players, 1 asteroid. 2 rules, get them before they get you. Welcome to 10-6. Is this it's like an online game?
Must be. Like kind of early.
Fast free online gaming. Heat.net. I've never heard of that. Oh my god. I loved putting in the codes in
fuck
NFL
yeah.
Blitz.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's awesome. NFL Blitz,
Just a great game.
one of the best of all time. Marvel vs. Capcom, also astounding, great game.
I love Marvel vs. Capcom. That was one of my. That's probably what I played the most on the Dreamcast.
Really?
If you want me to be honest with you, it's probably Marvel vs. Capcom.
This is sick. It's got multiple adapters for multiple consoles in one box.
Oh, there you go, and the VGAs on the side too.
Like now that everything's just like an HDMI cable or some shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But back in the day, this was a godsend.
I used to have one that was came out to the end. It was an AV cords, and then the male part of it that would go into the back of the console had the GameCube, the Xbox, and the PlayStation one. It was like a 3-pronged. It was cool.
That is cool. We got the top rentals. Jet Force Gemini. All right. Army Men. WCW Mayhem. Pokemon Snap.
Yep.
WWF Attitude. NFL Blitz 2000. Battle Tanks. Knockout Kings 2000. NFL Madden 2000. Mario Golf. Smash Bros. Road Rash 64. Resident Evil 2. NBA Courtside 2 featuring Kobe Bryant.
Duke Nukem 0 Hour.
I never played that one.
Same. I've never played that.
I played Shadow Man a little bit. That was fun. NFL Quarterback Club 2000. Monster Truck Madness, Hybrid Heaven, and Gauntlet Legends. Gauntlet Legends is fun. That's a good rental. That is a good rental. That's a fun game.
Right.
We've played that together.
Ow.
All right. Well, after that happened, this is a premonition. You're gonna have to get an X-ray on your foot after just dropping your phone on it.
On the same toe I've dropped things on before.
Uh,
Apparently, that's a full-time job.
Ooh, Allen Iverson. Learn from your mistakes. I'm assuming it's Allen Iverson.
Yeah, it's Allen Iverson, yeah. He's the only Iverson in
It's
basketball.
not Michael Iverson.
No, not Michael Ives.
So, 1999, December.
What a year, baby.
Was it?
I don't know. Right before Y2K, there was a lot of buildup. There was a lot of anxiety in 99.
There was.
Uh-huh.
But luckily there was games like Donkey Kong Country 64, or
Just
Donkey Kong 64,
and Zelda Gaiden.
and Zelda Gaiden, and rest in peace Earthbound 3.
Rip.
All right, let's end this.
I'm done. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.